The city streets, hidden from the public view, a subterranean network carries messages from me to you. A raw metal thread humming with a frantic electric current, defying the concrete barriers, an unstoppable deterrent. I'm holding the receiver, listening to the static hiss, trying to bridge the distance, remembering your kiss. An old-fashioned connection in a modern digital age. Two analog spirits trapped inside a high-tech cage. The signals are traveling through the dark, damp earth, giving our long-distance devotion a brand new birth, transmitting the frequency of our undeniable worth, bound together by a strand of red copper wire, conducting the heat of our unquenchable desire. Though miles of wilderness divide our physical space, the electricity keeps us locked in a permanent embrace. I can hear the rhythm of your breathing through the line, synchronizing perfectly with the frantic pulse of mine. They can tear down the towers and cut the modern cable, but our rustic connection remains completely stable. Your voice travels like a lightning bolt through the dark, igniting in my chest a brilliant, everlasting spark. We don't need satellites orbiting the outer space when this simple metal thread can conjure your face. The signals are traveling through the dark, damp earth, giving our long-distance devotion a brand new birth, transmitting the frequency of our undeniable worth, bound together by a strand of red copper wire, conducting the heat of our unquenchable desire. Though miles of wilderness divide our physical space, the electricity keeps us locked in a permanent embrace. Hear the hum, the message will come. Stay on the line, everything is fine. Bound together by a strand of red copper wire, conducting the heat of our unquenchable desire. Though miles of wilderness divide our physical space, electricity keeps us locked in a permanent embrace. Copper wire, yeah, keeping us connected. Copper wire, just like we expected. Don't hang up. Don't. Heavy air hangs low over the sleepy harbor bay. The gulls are flown, chasing the last light of day. I watch the barometer dropping through the kitchen glass, waiting for this illumined shadow to finally pass. Got a flashlight, a radio, and an old woolen coat, checking the dark lines on my battered wooden boat. The wind is shifting north, howling a vicious tune, swallowing the remaining sliver of the autumn moon. Nature is preparing for a magnificent, chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months completely away. There is no escape from the elements, heading our way underneath these stormy skies. We find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before. I've navigated rough waters across the Atlantic track, felt the spray of the ocean trying to break my back. But nothing compares to the tempest inside your mind, the most beautiful danger I could ever hope to find. Oh, the power lines flicker, plunging us into total night, but the warmth of your embrace is an eternal light. We don't need electricity or an artificial spark when our love can illuminate the deepest dark. Nature is preparing for a magnificent, chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months completely away. There is no escape from the elements, heading our way underneath these stormy skies. We find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever through the fiercest squall. Listen to the rain beat, our hearts keep the same beat. Let the tempest roar right outside our door. Underneath these stormy skies, we find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before. Stormy skies fading into the dawn. The worst of the weather is gone. Yeah, we made it through. Midnight drapes across the bedroom floor like a heavy shroud of silk. You are sipping black coffee, I am pouring a glass of organic milk. The jazz radio station is playing a melancholy trumpet tune from long ago, creating a cinematic backdrop as the shadows on the ceiling slowly grow. Your touch feels softer than the fabric of a Royal Theatre curtain. In a chaotic universe, this intimate connection is the only thing certain. I've strung melodies for kings, queens, and a million faceless crowds, but your love is the only power capable of dispersing my stormy clouds. We are weaving a complex tapestry out of our shared emotional scars, finding a strange kind of comfort underneath these indifferent stars, allowing our defenses to dissolve behind these invisible prison bars, drowned in the velvet blues, wrapped in a blanket of exquisite indigo. Let the nocturnal symphony guide the direction where our spirits flow. Seamless fusion of a weeping guitar and a grand piano's gentle cry. We are floating through the twilight. Wave goodbye to the world outside. I used to believe that pain was the only true catalyst for art, that a songwriter must always possess a permanently broken heart. But your sophisticated grace taught me a completely different theme, showing me that peace can be found within an elegant shared dream. The texture of your voice coats my mind like a warm, soothing balm, guiding my anxious thoughts toward an unprecedented, beautiful calm. We don't need to shout our devotion to the judgmental world outside, when our silent understanding is a sanctuary where truth future when I am locked in this embrace with you. We are the authors of a nocturnal masterpiece, a sacred design, where the blues of the earth and the jazz of heaven perfectly align. So smooth, so deep, before we drift off to sleep, feel the velvet texture touch your soul. We are finally whole, drowned in the velvet blues, wrapped in a blanket of exquisite indigo. Let the nocturnal symphony guide the direction where our spirits float. A seamless fusion of a weeping guitar and a grand piano's gentle cry. We are floating through the twilight. Wave goodbye to the world outside. Velvet blues wrapping us tight into the quiet night. Sleep now, my love. Midnight drapes across the bedroom floor like a heavy shroud of silk. You are sipping black coffee, I am pouring a glass of organic milk. The jazz radio station is playing a melancholy trumpet tune from long ago, creating a cinematic backdrop as the shadows on the ceiling slowly grow. Your touch feels softer than the fabric of a royal theater curtain. In a chaotic universe, this intimate connection is the only thing certain. I've strummed melodies for kings, queens, and a million faceless crowds, but your love is the only power capable of dispersing my stormy clouds. We are weaving a complex tapestry out of our shared emotional scars, finding a strange kind of comfort underneath these indifferent stars, allowing our defenses to dissolve behind these invisible prison bars. Drowned in the velvet blues, wrapped in a blanket of exquisite indigo. Let the nocturnal symphony guide the direction where our spirits flow. A seamless fusion of a weeping guitar. We are floating through the twilight. Wave goodbye to the world outside. I used to believe that pain was the only true catalyst for art, that a songwriter must always possess a permanently broken heart. But your sophisticated grace taught me a completely different theme, showing me that peace can be found within an elegant shared dream. The texture of your voice coats my mind like a warm, soothing balm, guiding my anxious thoughts toward an unprecedented, beautiful calm. We don't need to shout our devotion to the judgmental world outside. guide the direction where our spirits flow. A seamless fusion of a weeping guitar. We are floating through the twilight. Wave goodbye to the world outside. When I am locked in this embrace with you, we are the authors of a nocturnal masterpiece, a sacred design, where the blues of the earth and the jazz of heaven perfectly align. So smooth, so deep, before we drift off to sleep. Feel the velvet texture touch your soul. We are finally whole, drowned in the velvet blues, wrapped in a blanket of exquisite indigo. Let the nocturnal symphony guide the direction where our spirits flow. A seamless fusion of a weeping guitar. We are floating through the twilight. Wave goodbye to the world outside. Velvet blues wrapping us tight into the quiet night. Sleep now, my love. An antique parlor guitar sits abandoned in the corner of the dusty stage. Its varnish is peeling, its wood tells the story of an angrier age. I run my fingers across the metal wires, finding tension and rust, a monument to beautiful melodies that have now dissolved into dust. I snapped a silver E string while trying to force a passionate bend, a sudden sharp metaphor for a relationship we could no longer defend. We pushed our expectations far beyond what the instrument could bear. Now we are left with the echoing silence of our mutual despair. Can we rewrite the arrangement when the harmony is gone completely wrong? When the lyrics we cherish no longer belong in this traditional song. The rhythm is faltered, leaving us stranded where we don't belong. Staring at these broken strings, counting the cost of our creative pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start. emotional ailment cure. But fame is a greedy salesman that buys a soul for a shiny dime, leaving you stranded out of tune and completely out of time. The piano pedal sticks holding on to notes that should have passed away, a haunting resonance that reminds me of everything we failed to say. We were so busy projecting our voices to the back rows of the theater hall that we never noticed our private foundation beginning to crumble and fall. Can we rewrite the arrangement when the harmony is gone completely wrong? When the lyrics we cherish no longer belong in this traditional song, the rhythm is faltered, leaving us stranded where we don't belong. Staring at these broken strings, counting the cost of our creative pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start to stitch together the severed chambers of our unraveled make it uniquely ours, a scarred masterpiece born from surviving these dark, turbulent hours. Unwound, untuned, every creative ego wounded. But listen close to the space between the most beautiful song we've ever seen. Staring at these broken streams, counting the cost of our creative pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start to stitch together the severed chambers of our unraveled heart. Broken strings, but we can still sing. Let the new music begin. Yeah, let it ring. Left out in the backyard, abandoned to the autumn sleet, like an old iron gate overlooking a deserted town street. The crimson oxidation flakes off beneath my gentle touch, a fragile mechanism that I used to feel and love too much. I've been locked away in a damp, forgotten cellar chest, hiding every vulnerability beneath a scarred protective vest. The gears are frozen solid, gummed up by decades of neglect, refusing to acknowledge the emotional damage we collect. But a drop of lubricating kindness can make the metal move, forcing our rigid defense back into a flexible vintage groove, breaking the stiff corrosion that we no longer need to prove. Beating inside this chest is a stubborn, rusty heart, trying to find a way to make a brand new engine start. Though the joints are stiff and the polish has faded away, the ancient iron will find its rhythm again today. I used to think my machinery was permanently broken down, a useless piece of scrap metal scattered on the edge of town. But your warm embrace acts like a blast of pure refinery heat, melting the frozen anxiety, making my pulse complete. We don't need a shiny chrome finish or a flawless silver sheen to function beautifully within this wild, unpredictable scene. Our scars are just proof of the heavy storms we survived, a testament to the miraculous way our devotion arrived. But a drop of lubricating kindness can make the metal move, forcing our rigid defense back into a flexible vintage groove, breaking the stiff corrosion that we no longer need to prove. Beating inside this chest is a stubborn, rusty heart, trying to find a way to make a brand new engine start. Though the joints are stiff and the polish has faded away, the ancient iron will find its rhythm again today. Let the friction create a brilliant, regenerating spark, illuminating the past we abandoned in the pitch dark. No armor can protect you from the transformative power of grace when you look directly into your companion's honest face. Hear the creak, the language we speak is turning again. Goodbye to the pain. Beating inside this chest is a stubborn, rusty heart, trying to find a way to make a brand new engine start. Though the joints are stiff and the polish has faded away, the ancient iron will find its rhythm again today. The rusty heart still ticking loud, standing tall and standing proud. Yeah, let it be. Fluorescent artificial illumination reflects off the damp asphalt pavement. A nocturnal maze of concrete where the restless find entertainment. I lean against the brick facade of a subterranean jazz cabaret, watching the colorful evening traffic wash the daylight away. My silhouette expands against the billboard advertisement sign, a lonely figure tracking a destination that isn't mine. The metropolis breathes a heavy mixture of exhaust and perfume as we seek a small sanctuary inside this crowded electric room. The city creates a complex grid of superficial interaction, drowning our authentic desires in a wave of endless distraction. Yeah, sudden collision provides a powerful private attraction, dancing together amidst these flickering neon shadows tonight, finding a moment of truth beneath the artificial purple light. Though the skyscraper canyons attempt to swallow our identity whole, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. I watch the reflections distorting inside your glass of gin, wondering what kind of chaotic game we are about to begin. The synthesizer mimics the sound of a distant ambulance siren, while my fingers navigate the frets of this old electric siren. Your gaze pierces through the artificial haze of the cocktail lounge, a genuine connection that a lonely person would spend a lifetime to scrounge. We don't need the validation of the fashionable high society crowd when this quiet understanding speaks so beautifully and loud. The city creates a complex grid of superficial interaction, drowning our authentic desires in a wave of endless distraction. Yet our sudden collision provides a powerful private attraction, dancing together amidst these flickering neon shadows tonight, finding a moment of truth beneath the artificial purple light. Though the skyscraper canyons attempt to swallow our identity whole, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. Let the main power grid collapse, let the grid go completely dark. We've constructed our own generator from a single demotion spark. No architecture can contain the magnitude of what we feel when the synthetic world dissolves and reveals what is truly real. Flickering lights in the middle of city nights, Dim lighting overhead, haze floating through the crowded pub, a late night sanctuary away from the daily corporate hub. The saxophone player is leaning against the brick veneer, blowing a sultry phrase that chases away every inhibition and fear. In the corner booth, watching the incense spiral high, sipping a tumbler of scotch, catching your mysterious eye. The drummer drops a syncopated beat that captures my feet, an irresistible invitation making our separate paths meet. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation and expensive cologne, a sacred playground where nobody has to spend the evening alone. We are melting into the tempo, entering hypnotic zone, caught up inside this infectious smoky groove tonight, where the boundaries blur beneath the purple velvet light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our bodies should sway. We are leaving the rigid structure of the world far away. The European continent, but nothing matches this basement club's organic element. Your hips move like water flowing down a mountain stream, turning this casual encounter into an everlasting dream. The electric keyboard plays a cascade in jazz progression so fine, sending a delicious shiver straight down my sensitive spine. We don't need a formal introduction or a complicated phrase when our synchronized movement speaks through the aromatic haze. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation and expensive cologne, a sacred playground where nobody has to spend the evening alone. We are melting into the tempo, entering a hypnotic zone, caught up inside this infectious smoky groove tonight, where the boundaries blur beneath the purple velvet light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our bodies should sway. We are leaving the rigid structure of the world. Uncharted musical road, no charts, no restrictions, no boundaries left to respect, just pure sonic chemistry that two kindred spirits connect. Feel the smoke rise, look through the disguise, keep the groove tight all through the night. Inside this infectious smoky groove tonight, where the boundaries blur beneath the purple velvet light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our bodies should sway. We are leaving the rigid structure of the world far antique, casting a magnificent saffron illumination upon everything we seek. I sit on the hilltop, watching the long shadows stretch across the lawn, feeling a deep gratitude for the beautiful path we are currently on. The harsh glare of the midday stress has completely expired, replaced by a comfort and warmth that leaves our spirits inspired. I open up my vintage instrument case, catching the radiant ray, an exquisite sonic celebration to conclude this memorable day. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. I performed under 1,000,000 synthetic stadium halogen lamps, spent freezing nights in uncomfortable, muddy backstage camps. But no theatrical production matches this organic celestial display, turning our simple human connection into a sacred, immortal highway. The gentle breeze carries the sweet fragrance of blossoming clover, and reassuring confirmation that our long spiritual winter is finally over. Your hand rests upon my shoulder, completely steady and strong, providing the absolute reassurance that this is where I belong. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. Let the night approach, we are no longer afraid of the dark. We've captured a permanent fragment of this celestial spark, an indestructible furnace of inspiration born from mutual trust, a beautiful masterpiece that will never dissolve into dust. See the sun sink on the majestic brink. The light is so pure, our future is sure, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. Timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. Golden hour, as the stars appear. Pack the worn-out leather suitcase and throw it in the rusty Chevrolet. The morning mist is lifting, revealing miles of endless desert gray. I spent too many seasons waiting for a miracle in that sleepy town. Time to chase the southern wind before another sun goes down. Got my boots resoled in a pocket full of wrinkled dollar bills, looking past the jagged canyons toward those unfamiliar distant hills. The past is just a hitchhiker standing stranded in our rearview mirror. With every mile we conquer, the picture ahead gets a little clearer. We don't need a golden compass or a map to show us where to go. When the gravel speaks a language that our restless spirits already know, just press your foot against the pedal and let the freedom flow, traveling down this dusty road, leaving our heavy burdens far behind, searching for a brand new frequency that our weary minds can find. Through the heat haze and the parched land, we are drifting free, heading toward the place where the wilderness finally meets the sea. I spent decades playing melodies for crowds who never knew my real name, chasing phantoms of fortune, trapped inside a tyrant corporate game. But your sweet voice called me out from the shadows of that concrete maze. Now we are writing our own gospel in this golden sun-drenched days. The air smells of wild sagebrush and freedom blowing through my messy hair. For the first time in a century, I don't feel the weight of despair. Let the engine hum its lullaby as we cross the state borderline. Your hand resting on the dashboard, completely synchronized with mine. We don't need a golden compass or a map to show us where to go. When the gravel speaks a language that our restless spirits already know, just press your foot against the pedal and let the freedom flow, traveling down this dusty road, leaving our heavy burdens far behind, searching for a brand new frequency that our weary minds can find. Through the heat, haze, and the parched land, ooh, we are drifting free, heading toward the place where the wilderness finally meets the sea. No regrets, no backward glances, no apologies left to make. We choose every single twist and turn that this crooked path might take. Just dust and wine, and the horizon stretching wide. Nothing left to hide. Ride on, companion, ride, traveling down this dusty road, leaving our heavy burdens far behind, searching for a brand new frequency that our weary minds can find. Through the heat, haze, and the parched land, we are drifting free, heading toward the place where the wilderness finally meets the sea. This dusty road keeps calling our name. Nothing will ever be the same. Yeah, keep rolling on. Fluorescent artificial illumination reflects off the damp asphalt pavement, a nocturnal maze of concrete where the restless find entertainment. I lean against the brick facade of a subterranean jazz cabaret, watching the colorful evening traffic wash the daylight away. My silhouette expands against the billboard advertisement sign, a lonely figure tracking a destination that isn't mine. The metropolis breathes a heavy mixture of exhaust and perfume as we seek a small sanctuary inside this crowded electric room. The city creates a complex grid of superficial interaction, drowning our authentic desires in a wave of endless distraction. Yet our sudden collision provides a powerful private attraction. Dancing together amidst these flickering neon shadows tonight, finding a moment of truth beneath the artificial purple light. chin, wondering what kind of chaotic game we are about to begin. The synthesizer mimics the sound of a distant ambulance siren, while my fingers navigate the frets of this old electric siren. Your gaze pierces through the artificial haze of the cocktail lounge, a genuine connection that a lonely person would spend a lifetime to scrounge. We don't need the validation of the fashionable high society crowd when this quiet understanding speaks so beautifully and loud. The city creates a complex grid of superficial interaction, drowning our authentic desires in a wave of endless distraction. Yet our sudden collision provides a powerful private attraction. Dancing together amidst these flickering neon shadows tonight, finding a moment of truth beneath the artificial purple lights. Oh, though the skyscraper canyons attempt to swallow our identity whole, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective Let the main power grid collapse. Let the grid go completely dark. We've constructed our own generator from a single emotional spark. No architecture can contain the magnitude of what we feel when the synthetic world dissolves and reveals what is truly real. Flickering lights in the middle of city nights. Hold on tight, we'll be alright. Dancing together amidst these flickering neon shadows tonight, finding a moment of truth beneath the artificial purple light. Though the skyscraper canyons attempt to swallow our identity whole, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. Neon shadows painting the midnight street where our lonely realities finally meet. Just let them fade. Sunlight sparkles like diamonds across the turquoise lake. A beautiful reality replacing the nightmares we used to make. I'm entirely free, watching the emerald leaves dance on the weeping willow tree. I threw my heavy winter overcoat into the back of the closet floor, unlocking the rusty latch on the ocean-facing screen door. The scent of salt water and blossoming jasmine fills the afternoon air, erasing the remaining traces of our accumulated sorrow and care. The season of warmth has finally arrived to heal our skin, opening up the windows, letting the fresh inspiration come in. A beautiful chapter is about to organically begin. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. I spent too many years trapped inside a frozen, cynical mind, believing that happiness was a treasure I could never find. But your radiant smile melted the stubborn glacier in my soul, bringing back the vibrant colors, making my perspective whole. We pack a picnic basket with fresh fruit and chilled white wine, strolling down the sandy shoreline where the tides intertwine. Your laughter is a melody sweeter than any radio hit song, a reassuring confirmation that this is exactly where we belong. The season of warmth has finally arrived to heal our skin, opening up the windows, letting the fresh inspiration come in. A beautiful chapter is about to organically begin. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. Let the temperature rise, we got shade beneath the canopy, living our lives with absolute simplicity and autonomy. No schedules to rush, no deadlines hanging over our heads, just enjoying this beautiful paradise instead. Feel the wind blow, take it real slow, soak in the sun. We've only just begun. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. Summer breeze whispering through the grass. May this beautiful feeling forever last. Yeah, just breathe in. Sparks fly whenever your jacket brushes against my satin dress. We are playing with fire in a world that praises emotional emptiness. No need to rush the climax of this unspoken midnight arrangement. Let the tension build up organically, defying every societal estrangement. I watch the ice cubes melting slowly inside your crystal tumbler glass, wondering how many lifetimes we allowed to foolishly pass, before realizing that our chemistry is a dangerous volatile blend, a beautiful beginning masquerading as a catastrophic end. We are dancing on a tightrope stretched across a canyon of desire, feeding raw fuel directly into an already raging internal fire. Neither one of us wants to escape this sweet, agonizing pyre, because it's a slow burn simmering underneath our velvet skin, a timeless fascination where neither side truly expects to win. Let the embers glow brighter as the clock ticks away the night. We are perfectly content, burning outside of the conventional light. The saxophone is wailing from that basement bar down the street, matching the heavy syncopated pulse of our frantic heartbeats. I've known a million women, but none possessed your hypnotic grace. You can dismantle my entire defense with just one lingering gaze. Your touch leaves a permanent trail of smoke along my spine, an intoxicating sensation sweeter than the most expensive vintage wine. We don't need explosive promises or vows carved into ancient stone, when this unspoken understanding makes us feel entirely less alone. We are dancing on a tightrope stretched across a canyon of desire, feeding raw fuel directly into an already raging internal fire. Neither one of us wants to escape this sweet, agonizing pyre, because it's a slow burn simmering underneath our velvet skin, a timeless fascination when neither side truly expects to win. Let the embers glow brighter as the clock ticks away the night. We are perfectly content, burning outside of the conventional light. Time becomes irrelevant when you are trapped in a masterpiece, a sacred space where all our earthly anxieties finally find release. Let the world outside collapse under its own chaotic weight. Tonight we are the supreme architects of our own romantic fate. Feel the heat rise, no rush, no panic, no lies. unconventional light, just a slow burn keeping us warm in the eye of the emotional storm. Let it burn slow, so slow. An antique parlor guitar sits abandoned in the corner of the dusty stage. Its varnish is peeling, its wood tells the story of an angrier age. I run my fingers across the metal wires, finding tension and rust, a monument to beautiful melodies that have now dissolved into dust. I snapped a silver E string while trying to force a passionate bend, a sudden sharp metaphor for a relationship we could no longer defend. We pushed our expectations far beyond what the instrument could bear. Now we are left with the echoing silence of our mutual despair. Can we rewrite the arrangement when the harmony is gone completely wrong? When the lyrics we cherish no longer belong in this traditional song, the rhythm has faltered, leaving us stranded where we don't belong. Staring at these broken strings, counting the cost of our creative pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start to stitch together the severed chambers of our unraveled heart. I remember when every chord we struck felt effortless and pure. We possessed a magical medicine that could any emotional ailment cure. But fame is a greedy salesman that buys your soul for a shiny dime, leaving you stranded, out of tune and completely out of time. The piano pedal sticks holding on to notes that should have passed away, a haunting resonance that reminds me of everything we failed to say. We were so busy projecting our voices to the back rows of the theater hall that we never noticed our private foundation beginning to crumble and fall. Can we rewrite the arrangement when the harmony is gone completely wrong? When the lyrics we cherish no longer belong in this traditional song, the rhythm has faltered, leaving us stranded where we don't belong. Staring at these broken strings, counting the cost of our created pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start to stitch together the severed chambers of our unraveled heart. So strip away the grand orchestras Listen close to the space between. The most beautiful song we've ever seen.